Oh, yes, Lord. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. I may just die. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 98 of Blerd Talk. This is the episode we all been waiting for right here. You can see the excitement on everybody's face.
Ain't good enough.
How is everybody doing tonight? Everybody's good? Y'all living the dream? Y'all feeling good?
Back to sleep. Back to sleep.
Okay,
I saw the 10:45 Superman last night. So
10:45.
Just for the show. 10:45 p.m.
I love it. I love it. I just want to let y'all know before the show starts, this is going to be full of spoilers. This is going to have every spoiler with it. So if you have not seen Superman, stay anyway. Stay anyway. Get our views up so we can get and then go see Superman. But all I'm going to say, Jason's going to kick it off first. Zero Cool, it's time. It's time. And Gunn we trust. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to double back when it's my time to go. But Jason, and just for the record, Jason was the first one to see it first before all of us. He's had to keep quiet in the chat and everything. So Jason, I want to know your score from 1 to 10. Then we're going to do the 5, and then tell us what you think about the movie in general.
10 is too easy. I'm just gonna do the 5.
Okay.
It's a 10 out of 5. It's a perfect score. I have no issue
5 out of
with the
10.
movie.
No,
I said it right.
No,
10
he
out of
said
5.
it right.
No, yeah, hear what he's saying?
What are you talking about? I said it right.
Oh,
Okay, 10 out of 5.
Javon is going to die. He was the one. He was like, I don't know. We'll see what Jason says. Yes.
It's a 10 out of 5. I do have like one con, but
Me too.
10 out of 5. My won't review. The reason why it won't take long is because I'm a fan of you guys today. I would like to hear more about you because I got to chill on it since the early screening. I'm just going to be quick about my review. I have zero issues with any of the casting in the movie. There was nobody in the movie that I felt like looked off or could have did something better or should be miscasted for me personally. And that's including Clark and Superman. That's including Lois Lane. No issues there. Lex Luthor, no disrespect to Spacey. No disrespect to Christopher Reeve's Luthor, but we can go ahead and put them on the bench.
Gene Hackman?
We got our Luthor.
In respect, Gene Hackman was okay. No disrespect to Gene. Okay. Go ahead, Jason.
We got our Luthor. The best thing that I loved about the movie is they started off establishing how dangerous Luthor was. Normally, the movie starts off with Superman crashing to Earth, or it starts off with him saving a cat from a tree, or it starts off with him beating a villain, a no-name villain. But this time, they start off with establishing how great Luthor was, and he nailed every single moment for me.
A1.
Of course, I love Jimmy Olsen's character. If you have not watched The Righteous Gemstones, please do. Amazing show. Great show. Mr. Terrific, you know what scene. He was great in period, but we know the scene. Ain't got much to add there. Perfect. My only con with the movie, and it's not really a con towards the movie, but a con.
Let's see if we hit the same point.
Movie.
Let's see if we hit the same point. Let me see.
My con is you Snyder nuggets out there. Y'all weren't there when Man of Steel was in the movie theater. Y'all weren't there when Justice League was in the movie theater. Oh, now all of a sudden, the scene with Martha is so dope. And it's an Oscar-worthy scene. Oh, now it is. Where were you when Birds of Prey was out? Where were you when y'all showed up for Wonder Woman, which is cool. Everybody did that. Where were you when the Suicide Squad? Why don't y'all want the director's cut version of the Suicide Squad, which was called what's the original name? What's the Suicide Squad? Task Force X.
Task Force X. Yep.
That's Snyderverse. Dude said, "Hey, if y'all gonna give me a Snyder cut Justice League, how about Suicide Squad?" Y'all said, "Man, Snyderverse over. Shut up. Shut it down. Wonder Woman 2 trades, Batman, bro. Oh, now y'all want the Snyderverse. Well, guess what? With all due respect, go to hell. Superman, James Gunn rules all. Final point. Favorite 3 quotes from the movie. Number 1, your favorite, Scott, Mr. Terrific. You bought the damn dog. Number 2, my man who worked at the Daily Planet when he hopped in Terrific ship. Why don't I have a seat? Why don't I have a seat?
He kept trying to buckle in it. He was like...
And finally, everyone's favorite line. Envy? Of course. Are you dense? I'm not dense. My envy is my calling. It is the sole hope for humanity. Y'all know the rest. 10 out of 5. Sorry, y'all. MCU nut huggers. Hey, y'all got till next week. Y'all got till next week. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good.
It's only for the MCU fanboys, not MCU fans. I'm not talking about the unbiased people. I'm not talking about superhero fans in general who love both. We love both. I love both. I will be watching Fantastic Four. My diss is not at them. My diss is at all the people that tried, all the propaganda, all the BS that I saw before the movie. I saw during the early screening and even up to this very moment. All that BS, all that slander y'all tried. Hold this L. I love Henry Cavill. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
I ain't love Brandon Roth, but it's a wrap. Pack it up. I will see y'all next year for Supergirl. Good luck, y'all. Stay dangerous.
Stay frosty.
10 out of 5. I'll let y'all deep dive the rest. I know the rest. I'm a fan today. I'm a skeptic, so of course I told Ryan I was shielding my excitement because I didn't want to be disappointed because I am a skeptic because I didn't want my feelings to be hurt. But y'all put y'all soul out there, and y'all gunslingers in here said no less than an 8. So far, so good. So I'm sitting on the bench on this one. I'm going to listen to y'all. So far, nothing below 8. And this is a great start.
A1. Let's go. 1A.
1A.
God damn. Okay, now, hey, Jason was the main one. I was really like, I don't know what Jason's gonna give it. I was in the air. Oh,
I hate it. The humor. I love the humor. I love the action.
First of all, shout out to Zero. Shout out to Dominique. Dominique, good to see you. Javon, he said a 10 out of 10. Perfect movie. Oh my.
I ain't got no issues.
Scott, you next.
I have no issues.
You next, Scott. You know what? Who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? How about that? Who wants to go next?
I'll go last.
You go last? Scott? Let's hear this. Let's hear this bullshit that he about to say. Let's go ahead. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Because I just want to let you... we all know in this show... I'm the one who go, every new movie. Oh, Joshua loves every new movie. It's the best movie of the year. Oh, my
Let's
God.
go up the moment. Shang-Chi. Best MCU movie. Best MCU movie ever.
That Shang-Chi. That Shang-Chi was different.
That was different. That was a different type of hit. That was a different type of hit.
What's that? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. You know what, Jay? I appreciate it. You making a face like you about to burst out laughing.
No, I'm listening.
Crazy.
I'm listening. I'm a fan today. I love
okay. You know what?
I got nothing. I'm a fan today.
I saw the movie last night, so it's very fresh in my mind to an extent.
Here we go.
Let's start with the ad-libs.
Here we go.
I saw the movie last night. I didn't take the notes like I did with like Snyder Cut, or the other movies like real extensive, like where I had my notebook and I'm just like, yeah, that was a good line. I didn't get the humor. I didn't like the tone right there. I didn't do that. While I was in the movie, I just sat back, enjoyed it. First and foremost, what's his name? David Corenswet. What's his name?
Something.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Corenswet.
I'm pretty sure. Is it? Just call him David. Corn Sweat sounds kind of insane. That you calling a grown man Corn Sweat. That kind of insane.
Well, I mean,
that may be his name. I don't know.
That's his name.
That's kind of wild.
His
But it's just the way you're saying it. Corn Sweat. That sounds weird. Go ahead.
Oh man.
Okay. I see this is gonna be a long show.
There you go again.
First and foremost,
pause. Your man's wilding tonight. Man's wilding tonight.
you came prepared.
Oh, I did.
No. Okay. The guy who played Superman, who played Clark, he did a good job. He did a very good job.
Very good.
I very much appreciated that he wasn't this super cool. Look, I appreciate it. He was corny. He reminded me.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Say it.
He reminded me of Reeves. He reminded me of the little small under the breath thing he may say in retaliation to somebody, or it was just like he can't beat the mess out of him. It was just like you idiot, you're stupid. It's like the small stuff like that. It was just like childlike, and I appreciate it. It was just like that certain level of social interaction that he was used to or not used to. Superman can destroy the world, but he's trying to focus on and not tearing things down by opening the door or giving someone a hug. I appreciated how detailed, just corny. I just put it like a better word, corny it was. It wasn't over the top.
He did. He
saved the squirrel. I was like, I legit in the movie was like, okay. if he saw that, he probably would. I really did like that scene, and I don't know if it's underrated or whatever. I like the scene when him and Lois were kind of arguing / fake interview, and how intense he got, because in the hard-hitting questions, it was just like, nah, you do know you can't just fly around and do whatever. There are rules. I like that they brought at least a little bit of realism to make-believe world, make-believe, character, and there's certain things you just can't go around doing even with unlimited power. So I like how they brought that kind of realism.
Yeah, and that line was real. When he was like, "I wasn't doing it for nobody else. I was doing it for me. I was doing it." And
I didn't do it for U.S. I did it for me.
Yeah, and then when he was like, people, she couldn't understand. He was like, "People were going to die." Like, so I was like, "Oh yeah, this is real. This is real."
And I felt that I appreciated it, because sometimes something that seems so simple, like I just want to help people. I just want to. It falls deaf on society, so I appreciate it. It was just like, nah, it's no hidden agenda, it's no other motive. No, I just want to be nice and help people, and all the other stuff. And it's just like, nah. So I the dialogue version of that, I like that. We'll say I never see what Mrs. Maisel or whatever that show is, the woman who plays Lois. Wasn't a huge fan of the girl, the woman that played Lois. Wasn't a huge fan. Jimmy, the Righteous Gemstones, great. I appreciate. I like the little storyline he had with Tess. I thought that was silly. I thought Tess was just like a add-in. What was a toss-in add-in just for whatever, taking stupid selfies, but she was smart. She was
low key. She low key came through.
I was like, it was the whole Newton toes thing. I cracked up because it was so silly. I thought it was just so stupid and silly. But I'm trying to go in order, but it's Guy Gardner. He was an asshole. Appreciated it. It's like, yeah, he's not all that. That was him towards Superman. Yeah, he's not all that. He's all right. But Mr. Terrific was one of the best parts of the movie.
That's basically his character.
Mr. Terrific, I love Like every time he was on screen, he
Loved it.
He
Loved it. Eddie
did the
murdered
damn
it.
thing. I appreciate it.
We come a long way from X-Men
did
First Class.
Great job.
We come and Twilight. We
That
come
man,
a long
that
way
man
from
has not
Twilight.
aged. That's he has not aged. It's crazy. He's like
Right.
in his late 40s, 50s, and he's so
Still mad they
the
killed him
casting
first fight.
for Hawk Girl. Is Hawk Woman or Hawk Girl?
Hawk Girl.
Oh, girl.
Okay, because she damn sure looked like a teenager. But okay.
Yeah.
She really
You know that's the girl from The Last of Us, right? You know that's the girl from The Last of Us. Ellie's love
Not that
interest.
one. Okay.
Yeah. I think she
I
did
was
good.
like not that one.
Yeah, I think she did
No,
good.
she did all
though.
right. She
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of lines.
Yeah.
Now Lex.
Don't
Wait.
do it, Scott.
Hold on, Josh. Hold
He
on.
was great.
Okay.
He was great. He was like, hold on. No, he did a great job. I appreciate it because he was. And this is what I said about who was the guy that played Lex last.
Nicholas Hoult.
No. Last it was
Jesse Eisenberg.
the worst
Jesse Eisenberg.
the worst Lex Luthor ever.
And this is what I said. I said this in the chat. He played it very wormy, like real sniveling and wormy, and it was just annoying. It was more annoying than like scary or like, oh my goodness, this is a threat. It was just like the bullied nerd that's finally getting his revenge type of thing. With Nicholas Hoult, it was more like this vindictive, the world should appreciate my intelligence and my contributions, and y'all are fawning over this guy wearing underwear outside his pants and an alien. Like y'all, this is your king. I'm a literal genius. I'm creating pocket dimensions. I have the capability and the riches to do all this, and you sheep are going for that. So I would say every monologue that he had and every dialogue he had with Superman, I loved it. It was like
Everyone.
I'm not gonna say Shakespeare, but every time they bounce lines off one another, I was just like, yeah, he really hates.
He really hates Superman.
Yep. Your obsession is kind of creepy. I was just like, it is though. It
Yes.
it was, your obsession is kind of creepy, Lex. Just, and I know I mentioned this about Jesse Eisenberg about being like wormy and annoying. The only hint I got at that was when he was asking for the dog and he talking to the cop. I was just like, okay, just knock him out for that, because he tried you right there.
He did. He
tried you.
He did.
But I say for the most part the movie was, I love the little like slide ins. Like I forgot his name, Beck Bennett. He was in SNL, but that was the guy who couldn't get a seat on the ship. Like the few scenes he was in, it just kind of made it silly and funny.
Chitlins?
So
Yeah, what's chitlins?
intestines. So it was you know what I appreciated? I appreciated that it was like subtle humor. It wasn't like over the top ridiculous. It was just and ongoing like Thor 4. It wasn't just like over and over. It's just like he said a line, and this is
except for the screaming goats. Put some respect on the
that part. That part. But no, I don't know how I felt about the parents though. They were just like too hokey, a little bit. They were too hokey. Too hokey. The mom, her accent was. You need to leave. Her accent was really thick.
Let me stop you right there.
Her accent was really thick. Just saying.
They're from the country.
I know they're from the country. Hold up. No, to the point where it was just like, is this real? Because the dad, he sounded a little bit more neutral. No, even though it's both country, but it's just like it wasn't. The accent was like really over the top for her. For him, it was just a little bit more subtle. And I will forever see that guy as that villain from Identity. So it's hard for me to see him in anything serious or like sad or whatever.
Right?
He was the dude in Constantine.
Like,
He was in Constantine. Yeah.
It's drinking. Yeah.
So it's hard. Like I'm seeing the scene as like a very emotional scene, and he's like, I'm proud of you and all this stuff. I'm just like, nah, man, you the guy with all those multiple personalities from Identity. It's just like
What?
I can't unsee that. I love that movie, by the way, but
What is
it was
this?
kind of hard.
Great movie.
Identity
It's-
was
it's-
good.
It was great. That was a great movie.
Yeah.
Not
was a
over,
great
but
movie.
it was a great movie. But no, I would say overall, I didn't give a score, but overall, I think it was a solid movie. I think I was talking to somebody today. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. So out of 5, I probably give like a 4. Yeah, I give it 4 because I think it's another movie. I think I probably would have to see again. Again, it was 10. By the time all the action and all that stuff happened, it was well after midnight. So yeah,
Because
I wouldn't mind seeing it again.
because you wanted some warm
I'm
milk.
not
and go to
blaming
bed,
it.
You're gonna give it a 7 because you
Hold
wanted
up,
some
first
warm
off,
milk. And go to bed.
First off, I didn't say that. I acknowledged that the time was late, and I may have to watch it again. I'm not gonna disrespect it to the farthest end, and I'm not gonna overhype it and say it's the best thing to be introduced in DCU since ever. So I'm gonna hold back
It
and
is.
maybe watch it again. But
Thank you.
It is. It really is. I
you
really
know what,
think
Scott?
it is.
Let me let you finish. Let me let you finish.
Yeah.
Let me let you finish.
Oh, you
Not
sure?
Christopher
Oh,
Reeves though.
you-
Not Christopher Reeves though. But
It's not Christopher Reeve, but I like I said, I like the guy, and he did a better, more convincing
Go ahead
I
and
guess.
say it. Go ahead and say it. Go
Bird-
ahead and say it. Who
than-
you
than
do better than?
Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that for me. I'm gonna get into that for me. Okay.
Look, Henry. I think Henry Cavill did it differently. He did it differently, and I don't know what. Again, when you trying to embody somebody, whether you're reading comics or the script or whatever, you try to make it your own. I don't know what he was doing. Trying to make it brooding and dark and
Nobody knows what he was
the
doing.
writers. He's
Nobody
trying
knows what-
he's going for brooding and dark and stuff.
Henry didn't get good playing Superman till his time was almost up. Go ahead.
Then he was just like, then he was truly like, F it, I'm just going to do whatever.
But he actually did good later on. He actually did. I feel like he did better later on.
Because I think he was trying to be loose. I think
Yeah.
he was loose because he really didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
But is it a situation where Snyder wrote him to be a brooding, dark vibe Superman, or is it
That could be it.
It doesn't respectfully have
That
the
could be it.
acting chops to be like the goofy Clark that we just saw?
That I think.
Can you imagine
Clark.
Cavill being like the bumbling Clark Kent?
No, Henry couldn't do that.
Like it's
Henry
gotta be it's gotta be a
excuse me.
believable, but it's also gotta be a believable.
He's too beef.
It's gotta be.
He's too buff.
It's gotta be. Yeah, he's too buff. It's like, come on now, come on, dude. We can tell you work out. Like you put on those glasses. Oh, I like the whole thing where he has those glasses that like everyone just like
The
messes with
hypno
them,
glasses.
hypnotizes them. I was like,
Yes,
like-
man. Thank goodness. Thank
I was like,
you.
it was like, I appreciated that they
threw that in
and
there,
It was just
yeah.
funny. It was just like
Yeah.
yes.
they threw it in there.
Yeah.
It's like he's just putting on glasses.
Which I ain't know, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
I think Snyder just wrote Cavill like that.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he did
They
too.
just wrote him like
And
that.
to be
Yeah,
fair, I have no issues with Cavill Superman. By the way, I enjoyed him as Superman.
I don't. I just think
Just like
he was
Batfleck.
not a good Clark, but he was a good Superman towards the end. He wasn't a good Clark, but he was a good Superman.
I like I say corny. I like the cheesiness of David as both Clark. I liked him both as Clark, and I
And
liked
as
him
Su-
as
exactly.
Superman. And it's hard to do that with picking and choose unless you go back to Christopher Reeve, like Brandon Routh, Tom Welling.
No, first of all, stop the disrespect because Brandon Routh was the second best Superman after Christopher Reeve. Stop the disrespect. This is
Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
who was better?
No.
Who was better than Christopher after Christopher? Who was better than Brandon? He may have had the worst
David
movie.
Corenswet.
Right.
No,
I have
we're
David
talking about
Corenswet.
before David. Before David.
Before David.
Before
I'll take
David.
Henry before.
Y'all
I'll take
tripping.
Henry before
Y'all
Brandon.
smoking. Y'all smoking. There's no way. There's
Wait.
no way. There's no
Do you
way.
remember what I said? Do you remember what I said when we left Superman Returns? Do you remember what I said? The words that I said.
No.
I said in the movie theater as we were walking out, we could have watched 2 episodes of Smallville.
That's true. But you're absolutely right. But David suffers. I mean, Brandon Routh suffers from the same thing that Andrew Garfield did. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. His movies were trash. Brandon Routh was the next best Superman after Christopher Reeve. His movies was trash. His movie was trash.
I will say Brandon Routh, he's what, 6'3", 6'4". He plays, and even on those shows on the CW, he plays like a nerd or clumsy. He does it well. He like that's almost like that's really him.
Probably is.
So it probably is. He does that well.
Go ahead, Jason.
But that was the best part about Gunn's Superman in this one. That Superman / Clark, his adaptation of his kindness from being around humanity made his troubles and tribulations make a whole lot more sense than Henry Cavill fighting Zod. So Campbell would have had, if they would have continued as Zod, as Doomsday, as Darkseid, it couldn't get to where you know what I'm saying. Bringing the humanity in it makes it easier to see Superman take L's as opposed to Campbell's.
Yeah. Right. Because it wasn't even.
Who's next? Who's next?
Get out of my way. So, all right, Scott. Let me. Are you finished right now? Are you finished?
Yeah, I think I'm finished. I loved the movie.
Okay.
Loved it for what it was. Yeah. The small things were just that they were small. I appreciated a lot of the other things, little Easter eggs of different characters, but yeah. 4 point something out of 5.
Okay, and what was your score out of 10?
Oh, when I was talking earlier, I think I put it I was talking to somebody, I said 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I
ain't gonna hold you. That's kind of insane. Out of the sky, on the 5 scale, you gave it a 4 or something, but on the 10 scale, you give it like a 7 or 8.
Well, it's lesser numbers, so I had to, condense it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
It's the best fucking movie of the year. The best movie of the year. Best movie of the year. Right now, it's the best movie of the year. I don't care what nobody said. Okay, I'm giving it an easy 9. Okay, let me get into it. I've been holding my composure. It's time to let it out.
Wait. He's screaming out, I give it an easy 9, but I give it a 7.5 or 8, and he's like, he's ready to like cut me down with a pitchfork.
I'm sorry, I'm peeking. Let me calm down real quick. It is the best goddamn movie. Okay, let's get into it. 1, my rankings for Superman has changed. Best.
Of course it has.
My ranking.
It's 3s.
Okay, here we go. The now top 5 super actors who played Superman are 1, Christopher Reeve. Will always be Christopher Reeve, number 1. Done. 2, David.
Yeah.
David is number 2. 3, Brandon. Brandon. 4,
big fella.
4, Tom Welling.
Oh, big fella.
Tom Welling. And 5, Tyler, the dude who plays Superman from the CW.
Oh no.
Yes.
Not that guy.
Yes.
No.
That dude was a good Superman. And you had
Superman and Lois?
Yes, that dude.
Yeah, Superman and Lois.
Superman and Lois.
I love Superman and Lois.
That dude,
that's the good show, but I wouldn't.
That's insane.
That's like we said that's kind of a different
insane,
type
guys.
of, you
That's
know what I
insane.
mean?
That's different.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but let me get into it.
Roth at 3?
Yes.
All right, before you start,
Yes.
do me a favor. Quote every Roth line from Superman Returns.
1, Lois. Is that kid mine? Is that kid mine? Is that kid mine? Is that kid mine?
Hey, Jason, I'm always around.
Let me just say, this was an excellent movie. Acting, great. Music, great. Storyline, great. Now, I did, and let me get my issue out the way first. My issue with it is I don't like the fact that they try to switch up his origin story. Okay? Let me, but I'm going to tell you why I have a problem with it, but I'm going to tell you why I think they did it. My problem with it.
Smart. You smart.
The message from the parents.
Yes.
Told you.
Yes.
I told you smart.
So,
You smart.
And then it didn't even matter at the end of the movie.
Well, but this is why it's not going to matter. I'm going to tell you why. I don't like, to me, because of Marlon Brando and everything like that, Jor-El kind of speaking was a big thing. So to hear that he was sent to Earth to take over the planet is kind of like, I don't like this. I don't like this.
And harems and have multiple wives.
Yeah.
And babies.
Harems. They use that word so many times.
They was really throwing that invincible status out there. I didn't like that at all. But
Guy Gardner, you got a harem?
but I do see, now here's the thing.
No.
I have said on this show a million times that Superman it has nothing to do with his strength, him being flying, him being able to see atoms, him curing cancer. It has always been it's about Martha and Jonathan because they are the people that raised him to be who he is. So it's a specter of hope. And to see that, because think about this, they were parents to an alien who was at a young age, they realized that he is not like us, but they still raised him on the morals of being a good person. So to me, Martha and John, that their scenes were special because Martha, he's the parent. You can see John trying to be the tough dad, but he loved his son. Go ahead, Jay.
Right. So why would the Jor-El message affect you?
Because I'm old school and I like Marlon Brando bringing Jor-El, and to hear you sent him to Earth to fuck it up is kind of like, what the fuck? Yeah, it kind of.
I'ma get him.
It kind of.
I'ma get him. I'ma get
To
him.
your will.
Right. It's his humanity that makes him. Now I know why he do it. He's going to use that later on down the line. He's going to use that later on down the line. As in, I feel like something's going to happen. Some other Kryptonians are going to come down. And there's a reason why he did that. 2, Mr. Terrific, fantastic. Hawk Girl, fantastic. Guy Gardner, fantastic. Lois, I actually love their chemistry. They had better chemistry than Henry had with his Lois.
That's true.
And let me just go ahead and say this. I've been hearing some rumors. Superman is better than Man of Steel. It's better than Man of Steel. It's better than Man of Steel. Yeah. It is
way better.
Way better. It is as of right now, out of any movie that DC has put out, maybe not besides The Dark Knight Rises. I mean, The Dark Knight is probably the best movie that DC has ever put out for any superhero movie.
Dark Knight, Wonder Woman in this.
Yep. But not in that order, though.
Y'all keep forgetting Suicide Squad.
Not in that order.
Not in
and
Suicide
James Gunn. James Gunn.
Y'all keep forgetting James Gunn, Suicide Squad.
James Gunn, Suicide Squad.
Oh, man.
Scott technically is up there. I mean, Dark Knight Rises, Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
The other Suicide Squad.
Go ahead, Scott. What you about to say? Oh
no, he was
talking. Okay.
I'm very expressive with my face. When I hear crazy talk, my eye twitches.
Okay.
I thought you was going down the mental Rolodex, actually thinking.
I was. You said when you were naming these different movies. Yeah, I was just like.
Yeah.
I like the fact David did an excellent job. Like at first, I had my doubts about him being Superman. Absolutely not. He's locked in. He's locked in. The humanity. Dominique mentioned it earlier in the chat. His humanity is what makes him Superman. So to see that he's vulnerable, to see that, he's trying to do something nice for Lois, but Lois come with this bullshit. He's like, man, you know what? You blew my night. I gotta go. To see
specifically, no, I don't like that.
to see that in his eyes, he was trying to do what was best for the world. But y'all turn it into like this political thing, and I was just trying to save people. That's literally what I was trying to do. I thought it was very real. the guy who ran
That's real.
the guy who ran the falafel joint, he's like, I just gave him a falafel or something like that. But to see Lex, and what I liked about Nicholas actually went, the guy who played Lex Luthor, Nicholas, he actually went for the role of Superman. I'm glad he didn't and got the Lex Luthor role because he was excellent. You got a chance to see, like you said, that Lex is not some little play toy. He's smart. And to see that he was ruthless. When he shot that dude, I was like, they're not going to do it. But when he pulled the trigger, he's like, I'm going to go back and get some more of your friends. Maybe that reporter you like or that dude you always talking to. I like that.
No slow build music.
No slow build music. He was just
1,
like
2, 3. That Jones said 1, 2. The whole,
but then
the
he was
whole
like,
movie did a jump.
And then he was like, dang, I thought that was going to go a little bit longer. He looked at the gun. He was like, oh, I thought that was going to go a little bit longer. Like,
and when I went to the early screening, everybody literally said, me too, like out loud at the early screening. Everybody was like, me too, and I was like,
now Keith just said he didn't like Superman getting his butt kicked, but that's another issue I had. I don't like the fact that they called him Ultraman, and literally it was just a fake clone of Superman. I didn't like that.
Bizarro.
Yeah, it was basically Bizarro, exactly. So I had an issue with that, but I liked him getting his ass kicked because we all know Superman is strong, but he really doesn't have hands like that. He's just strong.
He doesn't.
He doesn't have hands. He doesn't have hands.
Kara can fight better than him.
Right, literally. Kara can literally fight better than him. So the fact that he was kind of getting his butt kicked, I kind of liked it because if you look at it, it's hard for Superman because he's so powerful. It's hard to give him somebody who he can go against and you enjoy the movie. So it has to be something around it. Right, even the anime, Lex was the best. So I liked how they did this Superman. I loved it. I loved how it was shot. Like you said, Mr. Terrific. I'm glad James kind of went with Guy and he didn't go with like the people that we normally go like, I'm glad he went with Guy. I'm glad he went with Hawk Girl. And I'm really especially glad he went with Mr. Terrific because now how they showcase Mr. Terrific being smart, how they showed him being like holding his own. That is how you introduce a character. Pay attention, Marvel. That's how you were supposed to do Ironheart. That's how you were supposed to do Ironheart. But that's the way they introduced Mr. Terrific. He really stole it. He didn't steal, but he did an excellent job.
He did a great job.
He did a great job. The movie was put together well.
Time the guy.
It's gonna be hard. In fact, I'm gonna just say this: there shouldn't be a Superman 2. It's gonna be hard to top that. Now, what I do wish that now he gets included in other things, which I'm pretty sure he is, because I'm pretty sure this is going to lead to right. They're going to lead into a Justice League or something or the Justice Gang. The Justice Gang. You can call it the Justice Gang. But
don't call us that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, because y'all know I only watched the official trailer. I was not expecting Supergirl to show up at the end. I was not expecting that. Yeah. I was not. So when I heard the crash, I'm like, dang, somebody else is breaking into the joke. But I'm like, he kind of calm. But then when I want y'all to pay attention to Easter egg right here, guys. The outfit that she was wearing and how Superman talks, how she likes to go to other planets under the red sun. It's official. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. That's the exact coat she wears in the comic book. So they're going for that. And did y'all peek when she left out the fortress? She was like, all right, bitch.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Thank you for taking care of my dog, bitch.
She was like, later, bitch. So now, but that leaves another question that I have. If they sent Clark to be a bad person, to True Earth, where did her parents send her to do? So,
okay.
No,
did they send them to be a bad person, or he said to watch over them? But if they don't listen, or if they don't heed whatever you're saying, then you make them listen. It wasn't just like go rule them.
So I like that, but I liked how he was questioning himself and his father. Because remember, Jonathan, the whole movie, he's just like, yeah, just tell your mother you love her. But he actually has to talk to him because at one point, because Superman is trying to figure out who he is and what he should do, this thing that he's been hanging on forever thinking this is what made him a good person. No, he had to get reminded of who his real parents were. The people who was by your side 24/7 when you was growing up. So to me, it spoke big when Jonathan came out and told him the story. And he told him, it's not your choices, your choices and your actions determine who you are. And right there, David's acting, you could see it click in his head, go like, he's right. So he put his arm over him like, I love that. I love to see my man, the dude who plays Perry White. He was kind of funny too. He was like, when they was like fake went to go talk, he was like, how long they been hooking up? He was like, how long they been hooking up, yo? I'm not stupid. But the movie was fantastic. And this, I'm gonna tell you the scene too, like how you talk about Lex and Superman's chemistry. The scene when they take Crypto, and he goes and he knows his Lex. He's like, "Where's the dog?" And he's trying to maintain like and not lose it. He's like, "Where's the dog?" And he flips the table and he's like,
Like,
like that.
Make sure you're recording this.
That scene was excellent. Like. I loved it, and I loved how Superman actually had to think. Like when the dude had his arm in the lock, and he was like, "I just gotta dislocate this thing." Like vicious. The movie, to me, is like I said, it's not perfect, but it's clearly a 9 for me. Clearly a 9. Best movie of the year right now, easily. There's like you said, the Snyder people are hating on it, but let's just be real. Yeah, it's better than Man of Steel.
Where's Rebel Moon? Why y'all ain't supporting that? Y'all love Snyder so much.
It's better than Man of Steel. Yo, Dominique, first of all, Dominique kind of wild. She said Mr. Terrific's lips look so nice in that mask. But the movie was put together well. To be perfectly honest with you, I know something else is going to top it this year, but as of right now, it deserves all the cake. All the cake.
You think Fantastic Four? You think it's gonna be Fantastic?
Sir.
The 25th? What? Something's going to top.
Brianna said, look at her comment about the selfie girl. About Eve test marks.
No, she was very important because the whole time you just think she a dumb blonde, but she was kind of like, got you, babe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I did like that how, because even when Jimmy was kind of like, girl, these are just selfies. But it took Lois, and that's another thing. Lois and her, I like how they actually showed her being a good reporter. I felt like in Man of Steel, it was just like implied, but they actually showed.
She was lame in Man of Steel.
She was lame, but in Lois, they actually showed her putting together clues, going to go get Clark, and all that. Like I like that.
Well, that's what happens when they get big names because you're gonna sell tickets usually based off the name alone. It was like Amy Adams. It's like
but
this movie had a whole bunch of.
Amy Adams isn't even like a grade A person that would have sold the
No. Wait. To you.
To who else?
To you.
To you? What? I can't even tell you anything that Amy Adams has been in that I've been like, this is great.
No. I got a question.
Okay.
I got a question. It's relating to Amy Adams, but not really relating to Superman and her and Superman.
Okay.
Is Arrival? I watched Arrival.
Arrival was
really
good.
That good of a movie?
That was good. Arrival was good. She was in that.
Like
that
for the century. I remember she was talking to the aliens and stuff.
She was like the language person for the aliens. That was good. But
anyway, you can pack up her Lois Lane. We're good on that. Bye.
We're done.
Take care.
Like I was saying, when you get bigger names, it's.
We're done.
I guess you don't have to do much, but when you have like a whole bunch of unknowns or some unknowns playing like big parts, then it's just like, oh, it's really about who's gonna tap in, what they're gonna bring to the character.
We're locked in now. How Marvel got locked in, we're locked in over here in the Gunn universe. This is it. I need everybody who's playing this stuff.
The gunslingers.
Locked in.
They out here.
You know what?
No,
There's I feel like there's so many nicknames. So many nicknames.
The gunslingers, they out here.
I don't know. The gunslingers, the gun range.
And Gunn we trust.
Hey,
So, and let me
That with this
camera.
administration, it's waiting for some trouble.
But I want to say, now didn't I say on this show that movie was not going to be less than a 7? I'm standing by my statement. James Gunn is not going to put out anything DC moving forward. It's not going to be less than a 7.
That's because you pay attention to IGN, and every time he tweets back, he's like, "Nope, it's not ready. Batman 2 script is not going to come out till it's ready. This is not going to come out."
James Gunn is not putting out anything less than a 7, guys. This is it. We're locked in.
Okay.
This is it.
Marvel need to take that same
Toxic
stance.
Avengers or something.
So Ryan,
Marvel need to. Did you see the trailer for Toxic Avengers? Not Toxic Avengers.
Yes,
Did
I did with Peter Dick. I do want to see that though. I do want to see that. I'm a Toxic Avenger fan. I'm a Toxic Avenger fan.
I'm just not Peter Dinklage.
I know. Ryan, so let me hear you. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, my score. I'm sorry. A 9 out of 9. I mean, 9 out of 9. 9 out of 10. And the 5 scale, since we got to dumb it down, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
We got to dumb it down.
Done deal. I've said it. It's the best movie of the year. Does anybody agree with me right now so far? Is it the best movie of the year?
Yes.
What other movies came out this year?
It's my number
Sinners.
2. It's my number 2. It's my number 2.
Oh, I just saw Sinners. Nah.
Sinners is still my number 1. Sinners.
I just saw Sinners on Saturday. That movie is excellent.
But
I agree.
It's excellent. But I'm going to go ahead and say this. And I told somebody at work it was better. It was not better than Sinners. But I think I've changed my opinion on that. I think it's actually better than Sinners.
I'm not going to say that. My blackness won't let me. But I got to admit this one.
I like how they just rolled that real quick. My blackness won't let me.
And I'm not gonna
no, we're not doing that now.
Crypto was kind of wild. He was kind of wild. When he had Supergirl was just hitting her on the ground, I was like, yo, what's going on with this dog? But I liked it.
Oh, that's how y'all play.
Yeah. This must be a white family. Because you won't be doing this in my household. Superpowers or not.
Whatever floats your boat. That ain't me.
All right, Ryan. Let's go.
All right. So I love this film. I love the movie. I love how corny comic booky it was. Like I told Jason.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead. You good. Go ahead.
You good?
I'm good.
Yeah. So I like how corny comic booky it was. Mm-hmm. And I think I used the word for what I told Jason. I said, I like how golly G Superman was, if that makes sense. Y'all understand? Y'all know what I mean? Yeah. So I like that about him. Like even when after he got in the beginning, when he got healed, he was like, golly. You know what I'm saying? It was just like little stuff like that. It was like it was like I was reading or watching a comic book. Yeah. What else I want to say? I think we are off to a great start. Absolutely. I would honestly, the movie was kind of short. I kind of wanted it to be a little longer, actually. Like it went by pretty fast for me, in a good way. I loved how everything was already lived in. I felt like I was already immersed in the world. Yep. Everybody played off each other well. Now I'm gonna say this. I've watched Smallville, but I'm gonna say this right now. Rosenbaum and Nicholas Hoult are like right here, right now.
Okay, I can stand by that.
Lex Luthor.
I can stand by that. I can stand by that.
Yeah.
These Smallville people make me sick.
Somebody say.
Michael Rosenbaum.
We just want to know, just for the record, Smallville was one of the greatest shows.
Don't get me wrong. Smallville's a great show. Don't get me wrong.
Great show. Great show.
For what it was and when it came out.
Absolutely.
Yes,
it's a great show.
I agree. Yes,
absolutely.
I agree with
that.
Show.
It's a great show.
I agree with
that. Show. I'm not saying that.
Oh, but so I know people had a problem with the Jor-El thing. So this is my thing.
Here we go. Now, let me hear this. Let me hear this. Go ahead, Ryan. Let me
Oh
hear
yeah,
it.
I got you. I got you, brother.
I know you do. I know you do.
So
Brianna
they
knows.
necessarily didn't say anything wrong. That's their culture. That's their culture. Like how we have different cultures in today, they might do things differently than us, but are they intentionally trying to offend us? All he said was populate the earth with your seed and have multiple wives. Maybe that's how they thought. Now, granted, I think what they're going to do, they're going to touch on that in Supergirl because Jor-El and Kara's father are brothers, right?
Exactly.
So maybe they might touch on that.
they
Maybe
are.
it could have been a programming from Brainiac later down the road where he didn't actually say that, and I don't know. We don't know, but I think, like I said, I like how they put the emphasis on like don't worry about what your parents said, your biological parents said. John and Martha
Were your parents?
raised you, i.e., at the end when Gary the robot was like, do you want to watch the video that suits you? He said, yeah, Gary, put that on. Yeah. It's Martha and Jonathan
right.
throughout the years. Instead, right. So, yeah, so I think that aspect, I didn't feel like, this made me feel uncomfortable. I was just like, maybe that's their culture. Because if you think about it, back Jor-El before and like other iterations, he always said Earth was a primitive race.
Whoa. But he also told them, hold on. That he also told them that they're going to fall, they're going to stumble. But one day, they're going to walk with you in the sun. Come on now. Come on now.
You've been waiting. You've been waiting on that to say that.
Right. Wasn't that the Snyderverse? I'm moving on. What you about to say, Jason?
Nothing. I was just.
Oh, I thought you was raising your hand.
No. Go
but
ahead,
like you said, I think they will touch on that in Supergirl because, like I said, they all. And my thing is, if that was the case, wouldn't Kara have the same instructions?
But that's what I just said. See, it makes me think, what did Kara's parents say to her when they sent her? You know, but I would. And then I would. Now we all know that the Kents raised Kara too. But by this time, Superman was a little bit older, so he could help her. Yeah. So because for those of you who don't know, Kara is actually older than Kal-El, but her ship got lost.
Yes.
Her ship got lost on the way to Earth. So Clark was already like a young adult by the time she got in. She was just a teenager. So yeah. So I'm curious to see, but if, like I said, if she was raised just with Martha and Jonathan and Clark, she got to follow, but Kara gets lost on a different path because, she's a young woman. She doesn't know. Then she actually has a comic book right now that I've been reading. It's kind of gross, but she's running track and all this, but she has a pimple on her face. Like she pops the pimple in the comic book and it goes everywhere in the bathroom, like everywhere. She's like, oh, God damn it. But the comic book is really good because she hasn't met Clark yet. It's just called Supergirl. So she's like, something happens at a track meet and she has to save her friends, but she's trying to do it without letting them know that she has powers. So then she actually goes to Metropolis looking for Clark, and she's like, hey, we got something to talk about. And then the comic book ends like that. But it was like really good. It was really good. Now the Supergirl World of Tomorrow one, if James,
which they're basing the movie off,
that's based off the movie. But just like if you watch the clips not the clips, that jacket she was wearing, that's literally what she wears in the comic book. But when you first see Kara, and see in the comic book, Crypto leaving with her lets me know too that's where it's starting, because in the comic book, Crypto is with her. She's on a ship, she's going back and forth, and she's actually in a bar. And she helps this girl out, and that's how her and the girl team up. So the girl is trying to find somebody who killed her father, and she's like, I want you to help me kill this guy. So when she first meets Kara, she's in a bar drunk. So yeah, go ahead, Jay.
don't go too far than that.
Oh no, that's all. I don't want to give it. I'm giving y'all that, and that's that. But yeah, but continue, Ryan. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That was my bad.
No, you good. I had no issues with this movie. James Gunn hit another one out the park for me.
Another one.
When it comes to, like for instance, the hypno glasses thing, I personally didn't know that. So the fact that he went deep into the comic realm and put that in the movie to make it make sense to people,
And that's old school.
Perfect.
That's old
who would
school.
have thought of that?
That's old school. That is
Right.
He
Who
went
would've thought
went
about
far back for that. That's
Snyder
old
could have
school.
thought about. They all could have thought about that.
Yeah.
Not to be.
Yeah.
No, Henry Cavill really could have thought about that.
Yeah, and I don't want to disrespect the old days in a way because that was more like a lot of people suspended their brains during that time.
During that
so
time,
they
exactly.
really didn't care.
Right.
But I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Christopher Reeves puts his glasses on. He's Clark Kent. He takes them off. It's the same face, bro.
I will say for Christopher Reeve though, he did kind of like
Yeah,
do
straighten
a lot
up.
of body stuff.
But that's
he did
but
humble
yes.
the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's one scene, I forget what Superman it is, but there's one scene where he's debating on telling Lois that he's Superman. So he takes off his glasses, he straightens up he talks proper and he's like, Lois, but then he hears her coming, he puts it back on, he's like, oh, and like he starts fumbling again. So yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I like it. I think and in regards, like you said, to the Ultraman thing, I do think he will be coming back.
Easily.
He will be a Bizarro because he didn't necessarily die. He just went
exactly.
to a black hole.
Exactly. He's
So,
gonna come back as Bizarro for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Bizarro.
What you about to say, Scott?
Okay. I thought it was funny and interesting. You know, A1, B7. See, I thought that was interesting,
1A.
but without 1A, whatever. That was when he was mad. He got a little too
he was
emotional.
mad. He was throwing that
He
1A.
kept repeating the same thing. It was like you're being a little bit predictable now. But my thing was there wasn't, with all the intellect that Lex had, he was doing it through drones. There was no other way. I get this. The clone was stupid or couldn't retain certain things, but drones that Superman could just like laser or whatever to get rid of them. That gave instructions to Ultraman. There was another way for him to, because I hated that as soon as Crypto destroyed him. That was it. That was it.
What?
In
No.
him giving the.
No, he kind of was still fighting Superman after the drone because I thought the whole time it was
No,
the
he was using
helmet. I thought it was the helmet. I thought the drones were just to see them.
It was just to see him. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. But
the drones were
he was
just like
still
to see
he was still able.
The rats got
No, you're right.
Oh,
right.
he came back.
You're right.
Yeah.
The rats. No, I said you're right. It was more so for a visual.
Yeah.
My bad.
But you in the beginning I did think like, okay, so are the drones but then when it was kind of like when the guy had said that he knows like every move, he says because he's been watching them for years at this point. So I thought the drones were just to see how he was moving and stuff like that.
Yeah, just observing his fight style and what it is. Gonna
Absolutely.
predict later. So the engineer is dead.
No.
Wait, who was
She's
the
unconscious.
Oh no, she was not unconscious. She's still alive.
Wait, who was
The
Barely
the
alive,
nanite
but she was
girl.
still-
The nanite girl.
The nanite.
Oh, okay.
The engineer.
Okay, answer this question for me because now this is where I got a little. Remember when he had the nano machines in him, right? Okay. Remember when he flew up? I thought he was pulling a Tony Stark.
What was the point of him going up and slamming down?
Yeah.
That's
I thought he was trying to pull
think
a
The
Tony.
re-entry.
I guess to create that impact.
But that's what I thought it was. It was the re-entry. So I thought maybe he was gonna like burn the nano machines.
It hardened around them, so they were about to take the L on the re-entry. That's why he said, let go, because he shielded because of your nanites. Y'all about to take the L because of him going back down.
Okay.
You're not protected. He is.
But and so
Because you got
how
the
was he?
nanites covering him.
Did that get him the ones out his lungs? Because remember they were trying to suffocate him with him.
I guess her being unconscious, he probably was able to get him
Oh,
out. So, without her being
okay.
allowed to
Because
control.
I thought he was doing a Superman jump. I was like, he's gonna freeze him and then probably just like get him out his lungs some way. But can we give a little bit of kudos to when he was holding the Kaju's foot and the dog will move? He's like, and blew that. I was like, yes. I was like, God, move it, dog. I'm trying to help you here. Oh, that was actually pretty funny.
And one of the parts I loved too was at the end when Lex cried. I was like, that man really believed what he believed.
He did.
Like, that showed him like, I am not the bad guy.
Bro.
It is this man. He was like, I ain't starting the war just to do it. I started to kill you. I don't really care about none of that. And when he cried, I was like, he really, those are the best villains, the ones that really believe, like,
and that's what I'm saying,
the right thing, bro.
Nicholas getting cast as Lex was the best. I mean, he nailed it. His Lex was perfect. It had the song. Even when he first steps into the I figured he had some of Superman's DNA. I figured that. I didn't know how, but I was like, he has something from Superman. But even when he walked up to the machine and he's like, you know, the girl was getting excited. Lex was just like, oh, that's interesting. I got something to use again. I like that. That's how Lex is supposed to be.
He was like, I can dig my way to the fortress. He said, nah, we're not going to let your pride mess up, make our decisions today. Fall back.
I got you.
It's all going according to plan.
Like, everybody did so good. Even like with Mr. Terrific, the lady was like, the girl was like, it's not supposed to do that. He's like, no, you think? He's like, no, I know. And then he was like, move, I can fix this. Yo, the movie was just, Scott, I'm not going to hold you. I thought you was going to at least give it like a 4 or 5. I really did. Jason too.
I mean, he gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4.
I mean, but I thought it was going to be worse for you. I thought, man, Scott just didn't think it's the worst.
No, I enjoyed it. I don't go out here trying to hate on nothing. Like, that's why I went to go see it, because I didn't know what to expect. It was, I don't say unknown actors, but as people that I wasn't as familiar with. I knew the guy who played Mr. Terrific and Guy Gardner, and that's it. Oh, and of course, Nicholas Hoult, who played Beast and other things in other movies that are notable. But Superman, I didn't know. I think he was still relatively new. This is like one of his biggest projects. So to have that leap of faith.
And I got to respect Gunn for that. You know what's funny? I was watching an interview with him, and they was actually talking to the cast of Twister. Because, he was in Twister. The dude who played Superman was in the new Twister. He actually got the call. He got the call, like, he knew
him in
about,
the hood.
like, doing Twister. And they was all gassing him up. It was like, oh, he got the role. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they actually talk about it.
It was a perfect balance.
Perfect balance. Perfect.
Yeah.
As Thanos was saying.
Emotional.
The perfect. Oh, I can't. You get it. You get what I'm trying to say. The perfect balance. Yeah, you get what I'm
going. Even cheese. I don't mind cheese. Not too much cheese.
Right, but
cheese is cool. Perfect balance of it.
And
all,
Jason, I want to say you gassed me up too. I stayed for the end credits. Okay.
You told me not to say anything.
I thought it was gonna be something, but I'm not gonna lie to you. The first one, the third one, the last one, when he's looking at the wall, he's like, ooh, it's a little off. Mr. Terrific's like, what the hell?
But remember, think about it. That means the world is still Metropolis, or the world still not really. It's
right. Because he was like, I can still be, and then Superman was like, I can be a real butthole sometimes. But
so it's not.
But I feel like that. So. Right. I feel like that's going to lead into something, because they made a point to look at the wall. Because first I was like, why is he looking at the wall like this? So I do feel like that's going to play something later on down the road too.
Not quite. Yep.
And did y'all peep when they pulled this? When everybody was running from the split, did y'all peep how the sign on the left said Gotham City? Did y'all peep that? Did y'all peep that?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw the green sign. Yeah, I saw that.
Maxwell Lord made me laugh.
The Maxwell Lord one. I was like, ain't
James
that the dude from Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
No, not that Lord, not that Maxwell Lord.
Bro.
Lord, not that guy.
Yo, I was like, I said James Gunn was taking shots here. I was like, James Gunn was taking shots here. He was definitely taking shots. But I'm trying to tell you, it's an excellent movie. I'm blown away. Like I said, I gave it, and like my really only right with it was the Jor-El thing. But like I said, Ryan, you made a good point. He really didn't. He was saying maybe, if they try to, shut you out or something, then, you know what I'm saying? But I guess it hurt me because I remember my dad taking my brother and I to go see Superman 2. Mm-hmm. I remember Marlon Brando being Jor-El. I remember him putting the sun in and like, yo, I got to send you away, but I'm going to send you to Earth so you can help them. And I guess, but like I said, everything. Superman is humanity because of who he landed with. Because he landed in Smallville. Because he spent his time with Martha and Jonathan. That's what I even give you this. One of the best scenes in Man of Steel is when he saves the kids on the bus and Jonathan comes to him and he's like, you can't show people that side. Thanks for the sub. And he says, well, what was I supposed to do, Dad? Was I supposed to let them die? And Kevin Costner says, I don't know. That was a real question. He didn't know how to answer that. He was like, you got to keep this out of your secret. His parents make Superman who he is. Mm-hmm. And that's very important. That's very important.
That's why that scene didn't, with the second part of the message, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's a different twist. But it didn't hit me that hard because it always goes back to Martha.
It always goes back to Martha. And see, like I said, it only hit me because I'm being a little bit of a snark because I'm like, okay, that you try to put Jor-El in a badass light.
He didn't say destroy the planet.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, it was like, if they don't listen to you and your wise words, then you can
catch these wives.
But I felt like
them and
his
make
parents
them get your babies out.
His parents did so good. Like, I love when Martha's on the phone. She's like, Clark, are you?
Congratulations!
We read your
on
paper.
The front cover.
And he's like, thanks, Mom. He's trying to, and you see how the whole time. What? Go ahead.
Jonathan hit the line. As parents, our job is to give you the tools to make a fool out of yourself.
To make a fool out of yourself, yo. And I'm trying to tell you, I liked how the whole movie he tried to play hard.
Proud of you, son.
And then Martha was like, look at this big softy. You know what I'm saying? He worried about his boy.
Mush. Oh, mush.
Oh, mush.
Mush.
And just Jonathan sitting on that part talking to Clark, that scene was perfect. And Martha, I wash your boots, baby. Lay the bad boys out. She was like, she already did. I wash your boots for you. Yo, that was good because that reminds me a lot how a lot of parents are like, mom's always calling, dad's only like, yo, what's good? You know what I'm saying? But that scene, to see Clark really struggle with that, because he even told him, he told Lois, I'm who I am because of that message that my parents put in that spaceship. And to see that crumble, like, you really wanted me to do this? But just to get reminded, like, Clark, look who raised you. Martha and I we raised you.
And he said the fact that you believe the second half of what you believe, that makes you who you are too.
Yep.
Like, you believe they meant for good. So, hey, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jason.
How'd y'all like that scene when...
Javon said something. Go ahead.
How did y'all? Because I know we've been seeing screenshots of the scene for years. How'd y'all like the scene when the interdimensional eyeball demon was fighting the Justice Gang while he was talking to Lois?
Bro, it was comic booky, bro. It was realistic.
The whole time, remember the memes were like when you got to be at work, but you really don't give a shit, and then like put on his boots.
You putting his boots on.
I died laughing because I was like, because when Lois was like, "Oh, what's going on?" He was like, "Oh, that's just some odd thing."
Dimensional imp.
They should be able to take care of that. No, I'm not gonna lie. I did laugh at that scene because I was like, "So Superman just not gonna give a damn? He's not gonna let them handle it like F it."
And then, like Ryan brought up, he hit the hardest line. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn myself in. Why? Yeah, there's a dog out there that is alone and scared. And
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he is wherever they're gonna take him.
Yeah.
Not a very good dog, but
right. Not a very good dog, but see,
that line stood out. He's not a very good dog, but
you know. I did like that because I liked how, because now the whole time you thought Crypto was like his.
It's his.
But when he was like, but what made me first go that Supergirl was going to be in it, when he said, I'm fostering the dog. And I was like,
Yeah.
You have a dog?
right. And I'm
Yeah,
like, where
not
are you
really.
fostering it
Kind of a
from?
foster situation.
Yeah. So that was cool the way they did that. Like, but like I said, Scott, hear me out. James Gunn has done his research. James and Peter have done their research. Nothing, and I mean nothing, out of DC is going to be less than a 7. Nothing.
James Gunn, the only one I know who can go deep into the comic realm, pull out the most abstract things nobody would think about, and make it relevant.
This is it.
Like hypno glasses. Go ahead.
You saw a quote from him that said he wrote the Infinity Stones story in like 10 to 15 minutes or something like that.
Yes.
I'm just saying, the
Like,
man's a
and they
good
built
director.
the whole phase off of it.
The man's a good director. I still stand. There is nothing that he has directed that is under a 7. Nothing. Nothing.
Let me ask y'all that, and I already asked Ryan this, but I'll hear from all y'all too. When he makes the next Superman movie, and I won't call it Superman 2 because even he's refusing
To call it Superman 2, yeah.
Because someone asked him, are you making a sequel? And he said, what do you mean? What villain y'all ready to see next?
Parasite or Brainiac? I don't want to see Doomsday. I don't want to see Doomsday.
I don't want to see Doomsday. I don't want to see Darkseid for a while.
I don't want to see Darkseid.
For a while.
I told you.
I want to see. I want to see. I want to see a very good iteration of Brainiac.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if that would be the next movie though.
I'm gonna tell you who should play Brainiac.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you who should play Brainiac. You ready?
Scott, I'm with you, Scott.
You ready? Benedict Cumberbatch.
Brainiac.
He said Benedict Cumberbatch.
I can see
Say
that.
it again, Josh?
I can see
Benedict
that.
Cumberbatch. He should play
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. He should play Brainiac. He would be a great Brainiac. But
I can see that.
I definitely want it. I don't want it to be Doomsday. I do not, like you said, I don't want it to be Darkseid. I don't want it to be Mongol. I want it to be somebody like Brainiac or Parasite.
They haven't done Mongol yet, right? They haven't.
Lobo's gonna be in it, but he's gonna be like a side person, right?
Yeah, because Jason is supposed to be Lobo.
Perfect casting.
Perfect casting. Perfect for him. Perfect.
Y'all
Yeah, that's who he wanted to play before Aquaman.
Right.
Y'all want to see Mxyzptlk?
Who?
You never heard of
That
Mxyzptlk?
would be.
I have not.
That would be along the lines of a James Gunn movie, though.
I told you. I told you.
Metallo. I can see Metallo, but I'll give you one better.
A good one.
I give you
I
one
would
better.
like to see a live
Amazo.
version.
Amazo.
I wouldn't. I don't. I'm gonna be real.
Amazo would be good.
The CW. I'm good off Amazo between the cartoons
CW.
and
Here we
go.
the
Here we go.
CW.
Here we go.
No, I'm good. Now Metallo or Brainiac. Those.
Metallo's a good one.
Or
Metallo is a good one.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. Because you got
I'm
to
with
think
y'all.
it's not too
I'm
many.
with y'all.
we got-
Brainiac or Parasite.
Parasite
his
would be
source
great.
of power is kryptonite. Where they get it from? Because they had to find some being that can turn material into kryptonite. So it'd be interesting how they put Metallo together.
Mm-hmm.
This man, Material Lizard Troller, said Condiment Man. This man.
But hold on now, James Gunn could pull it off.
No,
James Gunn could pull it off.
who
Polka dot
James
man.
Gunn. Oh, just to give y'all a heads up, you did hear that they finished rapping on the Lantern show, right?
I can't wait.
I can't wait to see that.
I can't wait.
I'm going to give you a better person who James Gunn should go to next. Booster Gold. I
think it's on the shelf right now. Ain't it?
I think anybody's on the table because
I would love to
he
see a
likes
Booster Gold.
abstract people.
I think
Yeah.
Booster Gold's on the shelf right now.
I would love to see Booster Gold.
Writer for it.
Look, James Gunn at the end of the day is running everything, so he's overseeing everything.
He's overseeing
so
everything.
Everything is coming through him. So
That's true.
He's
That is
good.
true.
Oh, did y'all see that teaser poster for Supergirl?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
It looks great.
That perfect. That Joe said, "Look out!" Like,
But see, you see how he's been sitting on this? Pause. The way I said that.
You're right. The timing.
The time.
I'm gonna let the weekend bread kick in for the Superman real quick, and then right when we recoup and y'all think we about to go to sleep,
Boom. A1.
Do
A1.
y'all think? Do y'all think
1A.
they're gonna be at San Diego Comic-Con? Do y'all think we're gonna see something? No, you don't think we're gonna see
Everybody
nothing?
backed out.
Yeah.
Everybody backed out of Comic Con.
Supergirl.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
to
like
you.
something. Like a
They already
little
backed
something.
out.
Yeah.
Everybody backed out. Marvel backed out.
Yeah.
Everybody backed out.
Everybody
Comic-Con.
backed
Oh,
out.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I,
everybody
I
backed out.
actually,
this shit.
I actually lost some money in my WizardCon stock because of that. So yeah, I lost stock in
Yeah.
I lost
People
stock in my
mad.
company. Yeah.
People mad because they were saying Marvel should have went because of Fantastic Four. The
Four.
Avengers is on
Yeah.
the way, so they should be using it as promote. They all backed out. I think
why?
Marvel looking
Because
at.
I'm
I think
not gonna lie
Marvel
to you,
looking
it's
at it
kind of
as.
pointless for them to go because if you think about it, they could just post stuff on social media. Everybody can't go to Comic Con. Comic Con is expensive. I think the first one I went to, I think I damn near spent like 7 G's.
And I think Marvel looking at it as we
Yes.
gave y'all Robert Downey.
Right. We gave y'all
y'all
that.
the Robert Downey reveal last year.
Right.
So just relax
Facts.
until the movie come out.
Relax to the movie. Quick question before we get out of here. Who's going to see Fantastic Four? Okay. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll see it. All right.
All right. I'll be there. I'm going to see
You're
Fantastic
gonna see
Four.
what the intent is. The I hope it's bad and pray
Oh,
for
I'll
it's
see
bad.
it.
No, that's not what he mean. That's not.
Oh,
what
I'll
he
see
mean.
it. All right.
He going to the dark web to go watch it probably. That's what
I do feel a
I
little
might
bit.
be with him.
I do
might
feel
be
a little
with
bit better about it though. I do feel a little bit better.
You do?
I do feel a little bit better about
I
Fantastic.
just want to see Silver Surfer and Galactus. That's it.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
That's the only reason I'm watching it. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't, and it has nothing to do with Superman. I just.
Bye, Dominique. Thank you for watching.
Bye,
We
Dominique.
appreciate it. In fact, we about to log off because we know we kept y'all for too long because we already know. Thank y'all for
It'll be all
watching.
right.
Thanks for subbing. I love y'all. Everybody here love y'all. If you can't be good at it. We'll see y'all later on. Peace.